Hey, before we begin, let's thank our sponsors like Inspect All Pest Services, providing the highest quality termite, pest, and wildlife control. But that's not all they do. Inspect All can take care of your insulation, pressure washing, gutter maintenance, and other home services in Metro Atlanta and the surrounding areas. InspectAllServices.com. The Mad Dog, Manny Aurora at the Aurora Law Firm, litigating all over the United States, based out of Georgia, criminal defense, white-collar crime, DUI, drug offenses, and more. TheAuroraLawFirm.com. Ridgeline Counseling, you need help? I suggest you get help from the best in the business. That would be one Dr. David Markwell and his 10 therapists. 3 locations in Georgia, Sprayberry High School and Sandy Plains, right across from there. That's in East Cobb, Marietta near the Square, and McKaysville outside of Blue Ridge, but can also do virtual sessions no matter where you listen to the BS. Dr. David Markwell can help you. MarkwellTherapy.com or email him directly, ridgelinecounseling@gmail.com. FBC Insurance, perfect for new homeowners or people just looking to reshop their current insurance policies, which is always a good idea. 5-star service, shop over 35 A-rated companies. They'll help you shop carriers and find insurance, whether it's for your home, flood, auto, motorcycle, boat, recreational vehicle, or just a personal policy. 888-308-1841, or you can email them info@fbcinsuranceservices.com, or just get a quote online, fbcinsuranceservices.com. Multi-policy bundle discounts. Rachel Guy, that's my guy, your guy. My wife, looking to buy or sell a house in Florida or Georgia? She can help. 404-797-4600, or you can email her. I am RachelGuy@gmail.com. Keep it clean. Alternate Power Solutions of Georgia, family-owned and operated, which we love, a Generac generator dealer offering sales, service, installation, and repair of automatic home standby and portable generators. And each and every one of you, when you become a customer at Alternate Power Solution, gets an upgraded warranty, free monitoring with a service contract. Call or request a free in-home assessment there on their website, poweringgeorgia.com. A+ rating with the BBB, 770-853-7571. And remember, $500 off your entire installation by using the discount code Bailey, my last name. JHM Land Solutions, family-owned and operated, grading, land clearing, mulching, and a tree company. There is no project too big or too small for JHM Land Solutions, servicing Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee. It is solutions for your outdoor space. All that stuff out there that you don't want to clean up, that's where JHM Land Solutions comes into play, and they are great. 770-274-9120. Jayco Contracting, we're talking about one Cliff Bratcher, gutter and roofing specialist, and a guy not only that's great and cool, but you can trust. Works 7 days a week and always for you. 770-316-3876. Licensed and insured gutter and roofing specialist, covering all of Georgia. Platinum preferred contractor with Owens Corning, the creator of the Pink Panther. Plus free gutter guards with the purchase of a roof. Satisfaction guaranteed, commercial and residential. JaycoContracting.com. Again, 770-316-3876 for Cliff. And then a live ozone therapy spa. Central Florida's first and only ozone therapy spa. That's mine and Rach's new spa, providing ozone therapy administered through the Hockett sauna, the most non-invasive way to receive ozone therapy. Red light therapy, presso therapy, halo therapy, chromiotherapy, PEMF grounding mat, and more. Plus ozone-infused products online at AliveOzoneTherapySpa.com. Right now, Black Friday sales going on, deals, specials. Take advantage of them by using the code HOLIDAY30. Always BS10 for 10% off, but the Black Friday ones are even better. Obviously, that's 30% off. And if you're in town, please stop by. We want to help heal your body, whether it's for maintenance or a specific issue. This is cutting-edge technology in the healthcare world. I've seen it work with my own 2 eyes. AliveOzoneTherapySpa.com. Remember, if you want to sponsor the podcast and or radio show that airs Saturday mornings in Orlando on WJRR or Jacksonville on Planet Radio, we would love to have you. Currently looking for more sponsors. Reach out to me via thebaileyshow.com. Tickets for Podcast and Pours 4 with Saliva, Distinct Grace, and now Riley Risa up there on thebaileyshow.com, as well as your submissions for living rent-free so I can pay a month of rent for you for the month of December, thanks to Inspect All Pest Services. So lots going on. TheBaileyShow.com. Please support all of our sponsors. They mean a lot to us. We appreciate them, and I hope you do too. All right, let's begin.
Go ahead and leave a comment about how you deal with your children leaving home while I recover.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Our kids leaving the nest is never easy. So in order to cope, Jason and Rachel have decided to share the journey of their kids, Caleb and Ariel, or Bees as most know her. Follow the story in this podcast.
Honey, I raised the kids.
All right, there it is. Episode 35 of Honey, I Raised the Kids. Thanks for being here. My name's Jason Bailey. There's my lovely wife, Rachel Guy.
Hey, y'all.
Together we are...
RAEJAE.
RAEJAE.
Yeah, that's us.
I think we were supposed to say that together. RAEJAE. Coming off a big date night.
Yeah, you took me out on a town.
I did.
It was fun.
That's how I roll.
Got all dressed up.
I know.
I took a shower.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Washed my hair.
Oh, even cooler.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah. It's amazing what we can accomplish.
What showers can do.
With when we shower and we look presentable when we go out. It was our friend Jamie's birthday, which it's kind of monumental for us because
every time,
like even last night, you wore a necklace that I had bought you.
You sneaky bought that guy for me.
I bought it off of gambling money when we were in New Orleans.
For her birthday.
For her birthday many, many years ago. I call that the Godsmack birthday.
13 years ago.
You know why I call it the Godsmack birthday?
No.
Because when we got all drunk and we went on that ghost tour,
yeah,
I was being extremely obnoxious.
You were very obnoxious. It was fun.
Right. And
you were very obnoxious.
And I was playing Godsmack's Voodoo.
Oh, yeah, you
and
were.
That
was fun. Yeah, that was a fun night.
Yeah, that was a fun night. So that's why I called it the Godsmack birthday.
I think we saw ghosts.
We did. We saw many a ghosts.
Yeah, I think we saw a bunch.
And it was like every single one of our photos had orbs in it.
Yeah, it was way cool.
Everybody on the tour had orbs. We were able to find orbs. It's amazing when you go on a ghost tour and you take pictures, you can find orbs. Now, when you
tricky.
When you just walk around and take pictures, you never find orbs. Their orbs are only there when you're on a ghost tour.
Sometimes I get orbs.
Well, that's because your thumb's in the lens.
Probably in the way.
Yeah, in the way.
Yeah.
Look at that big fat orb.
Look at it. It's in the way.
Big fat nasty orb. All right. So we have a lot to talk about in this episode. Of course, this show is about us becoming empty nesters as we are well on our way. Part of both of our kids being out of the house is us opening the business, a live ozone therapy spa in Altamont Springs, Florida. As we go on to, I don't even know what week we're on. We might be going on a month. I have no idea.
We're coming into like the third actual week open.
You keep saying that, but I think you're.
I'm not wrong.
I think you're wrong. I don't even remember the day we opened. I should have that memorized.
I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Well, we did like a soft opening and then we had an actual week and we're coming into the third week. And it's a holiday week.
But that should be a good thing.
Yeah.
It should be a good thing.
Online sales for sure.
Here's the thing. And this is not my first business that I've opened. I mean, this is a business. Bailey Entertainment LLC is a business for the podcast and whatnot. I've had a business before. I've had a business there and I have a business there.
Done businesses.
But I've never had a business like this.
Right.
I mean, this is a real full-blown true blue business.
Yes.
Where we have a space.
Yep.
We have equipment, and we have a product that no one else has.
Yeah, it's way cool.
With ozone therapy being administered through what's called a Hocket sauna. No one has that in Central Florida. And then, we have the red light therapy and the halo therapy and the pressotherapy and the cryotherapy and the PEMF grounding mat. We've got it all.
All of our therapies stack. You can biohack.
Yeah, right. That's what biohacking is bettering your health through science and technology in numerous ways. I mean, there's a million different definitions, but, and then we have these ozone infused products which
are the best.
Right. That you actually make.
I do. I put a lot of time and love, and there's a method to my madness as to why it's made a certain way and what it does and the textures.
So with all that being said, you mix that in with me and zero patients.
Yeah, that's the tough part. I feel like that's the most difficult part of this process is your patients.
And I'm not talking about patients as people coming in. I'm talking about Guns N' Roses patience.
Yeah.
Like chill out, Bailey. Just chill out.
It's not your strongest quality.
I want to grab people by the neck and say, why aren't you in our place? Why aren't you on a live ozonetherapyspa.com and do it? And I guess this is the same feeling that maybe you listening, if you're a small business owner or just a business owner in general, and your product's awesome and it's great and no one else has it. And the stuff that they do have, yours is better. And you're like, why don't people see this? Where are they at? Why aren't they coming? Why aren't my freaking Google ads working? Why aren't my Facebook ads working?
They are working. It's a process. You have to have patience and take the time to build.
Yeah.
And build the education and get the word out, because we've been gone from Central Florida for 12 years.
Yeah.
And we're back and we're doing something awesome. So we just have to get the word out, because we had really so far really, really good success. And within the industry of what we're doing, and not including Botox, because we don't put toxins in, we take toxins out. That's what we're doing.
That's what we do.
Yep. So with that being said, like our traffic that we've seen has been incredible.
Yeah, the traffic has been good.
Yeah.
But I want more. I want more.
I know.
And I'm like, okay, 2 peers, BS10. You go into Live Ozone Therapy Spa. If you're in town, you can use it in-house. Yeah. If you're out of town and you want to purchase some of the ozone infused products, you can use that online. And we've gotten.
Hold on. You are not selling that well, because we have a sale right now for Black Friday on our products.
Yeah.
Use code HOLIDAY30 and you get 30% off for Black Friday.
Yeah.
Right from now until December 1st.
And let me tell you, like, Google ads, not easy to do.
No, they suck.
Oh my God. It is painful.
There's an art to it for sure. You have to have a lot of patience.
And dealing with those people and conversion this and code on website. It is a thing.
Yeah.
And so we then were like, okay, well, our e-commerce stuff is strong.
Oh, I'm not a fan of TikTok Shop.
Okay. So
I really love TikTok Shop because I really want to be there, but it's really not easy.
No. So you can go to liveozonetherapyspa.com and we've got our shop there, but okay, let's utilize these other platforms. So,
Etsy's my jam.
Yeah. Etsy's great.
Yep.
A lot of traffic from Etsy.
Yep.
And we actually had to hire someone to help us get on TikTok Shop.
She is so cute.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
She's really cool.
Yeah. She sings.
Yeah. And you, by the way, Saturday, December 14th, when we do Podcast and Pours 4 at Elixir, downtown Orlando, with the band Saliva headlining a special acoustic show and Distinct Grace opening up, Riley Risa is going to join Distinct Grace for a few songs. And she's
so good, y'all.
If you check out the show's social media at Listen to the BS, I've posted a video of her doing a Christmas song, and you can find her on social media, Riley, Riley, Risa, Resa. Give her a follow. She is way talented. And
she's got good vibes, dude.
Yeah, real good vibes. That's what we need.
Yeah, such good vibes. And she it's good.
Yeah.
I like her. She's cute.
So things are working.
Yeah.
They're working, but I want them to work faster and faster and faster. So
you just need some patience.
So I'm the pitch guy. I'm the PR guy.
You are.
For a Live Ozone Therapy Spa. Rach is, I
get to science you.
She's a science. She's a
you
grinder.
Are healed.
She's in house. You get to see her smiling, beautiful face every day when you go in. But now my job is to do the social media.
Yep.
My job is to talk to people and stuff. So we joined the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
And which I think is a good move. And we went to our first meeting, like an AA meeting. It's like, hi, my name's Jason. Hi, my name's Rachel. And we own, and that kind of thing. So there's different levels at a meeting. If you're just going to the meeting, they give you 15 seconds to tell the room who you are.
It's really difficult to science in 15 seconds.
Almost impossible.
Yeah.
$50 gets you a table and it gets you like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think we might do that next time. Such a good idea.
I'm totally in. We
Yeah.
got a tablecloth and everything. We should utilize it.
Yeah.
And then if you pay, I don't know what you pay, then you get like a 9-minute presentation.
Oh, I don't think it's that expensive, but I mean,
I could do it.
Yeah.
I can do stand up for 9 minutes. I think I can handle it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah. The lady, this Sue lady, who's former radio, not on air talent, but she was in sales stuff. She was really good.
She's so she came in to see me too. She's gonna
She's
a fan.
She was like the perfect speech. You know, she got up, she laid out what she was going to talk about.
Mhm.
She went through each bullet point, and then she finished with a story, or she started with a story, then she finished with concluding and bringing everything together.
Yeah, she's definitely like
Nailed it.
media sales trained.
Totally.
For sure. She like nuts and bolts and freaking brought it home.
I'd do a show. I mean, I'd be up there, you know, talking to her like, hey, where are you from? Married? You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'd Ian bag the crowd.
You want me to fix you? I got you. Let's go.
So, you know, as we start this journey of being empty nesters, this is part of it. You know, it's very interesting. You know, the kid thing was extremely difficult when Ariel went off to college, which we'll get to here in a second. A couple of months ago when she went off to the University of Alabama.
I thought I was going to die.
You know, and then all of our time has been put into the spa and the podcasting and all that stuff.
Really good for you.
Right. Really good for me.
Yeah.
So I find myself more busy than I've ever been in my entire life of America. So busy.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's not enough hours in a day to want more. You know what I mean? Like,
but you still want more.
But I still want more.
Yeah.
I still want more. I want Mo. I want Mo. I want Mo. I want Mo.
Go
up in my studio, and I'm
right.
doing all these 10 million different things. And I've got another project that I'm going to be starting this week with the radio stations.
Y'all don't even know.
Yeah. So it's like, it's just so much, and I love it. But all of these things are at the ground level.
Yes.
Which is cool.
We're at the building level.
And let me tell you something. As impatient as a person as I am, I've tasted success in numerous things.
Oh, yeah.
And I even said this to you the other night when we went out. I miss those days of struggle and strife, because what's harder than achieving success is maintaining success.
Yeah.
Because the only place to go is down after you succeed. So I need to learn to appreciate
the process that we're in right now.
Yeah, which is
the building process.
But it could get to a point where there's going to be some hard times. You know, I mean, if we get to a point, you know, I'm talking not far off in the near future, like if it doesn't pop at some point, then I'm going to be like, what do we do now? You know what I mean?
I don't think we're going to get to that place. We'll be fine.
All right. Well, I'm hoping that you and anybody that's listening to this.
Yeah, no, we're good. I'm not worried.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. The only thing I do need is your patience. And I know that's a difficult thing for you, but I have to tell you, like, the coolest thing on the planet that like helps me function through and makes my heart so very happy. And I'm very thankful for you.
Oh.
Hey, no, seriously.
Oh,
like,
well, let's bring it.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Every year for the last 14 years? Forever.
Yeah, 13 years.
Forever. I have, we've done all businesses and work, and we've done all the things, raised kids. I come home, I make dinner and take care of the family and do everything. Since we've opened the spa, every single night, like I get up super early and I go in and I'm there all day. And by time, like we stay open until 7:00 at night. So by the time I get home, I'm like exhausted, and you have dinner made for me.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
And you get up and take care of the puppies in the morning.
That's how I roll.
And then you feed the puppies dinner.
Stuff.
And then I just come home.
Yeah.
And dinner's right there ready.
Yeah.
So we can watch our stories.
Yeah, stories.
Yeah. And play with the puppies and get lovies.
Yeah.
I need dinner times.
Yeah. So eventually I'm going to have to drop the bomb is saying, all these good things that I'm doing. I've got a favor. Let's start role playing. Let's get freaky.
Okay.
Let's start filming.
What do you want to do?
Bring in a homeless woman, for
No.
clean her up and stuff.
Hey,
I mean, just
me ozone therapy her. Just clean her out.
Put her in the hot kit and bring
All
her
right.
home, do her
Yeah.
hair, put some makeup on her.
All right.
So it's going to have to pay off for the man,
Oh,
the man.
I mean, I took the trash out this morning. Does
There you
that
go.
count?
Never mind. Then we'll forget the homeless
Done.
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. No more homeless lady.
No. So
Perfect.
matter of fact, I'd rather have the trash taken out than have the homeless lady.
Done.
Yeah. I ain't taking out the
And
trash.
I took the bathroom trash out. Look
Nice.
at that.
Yeah, I noticed that. You didn't
Twofer.
replace the bag though.
Oh, I forgot. I meant to go back and do that. My bad.
And you left a piece of trash on the counter on my side because there wasn't a bag in the
Listen.
trash can.
You can't ask for everything. I did take the trash out, okay? This baby steps for me too.
Not like I'm keeping track of anything. So
Listen.
don't worry about it.
You're going to keep that
Strike.
forever.
You're good.
Strike one.
So that's, that's kind of the thing. And you mentioned earlier, us being back in Orlando
Mhm.
for such a short period of time. I think we're all a little bit like this when, if we have social media, and I'm sure most of you have social media, and you post, whether you post often or not, but when you post, you kind of expect, I know I do, you kind of expect at least people in your network to see.
Yeah, I feel like your people just assume that you went back to Georgia. And when they're
Do you know what I'm getting ready to say about the dude from the other night when we were at the Hard Rock?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you're back? What?
Yeah.
He said, how long are you in town for? I'm like,
Yeah.
forever.
Well, because he sat there and listened to us talk about the spa, and he just assumed that when we moved back from California that we were back in Georgia.
Oh.
And so I think that might be even everybody seeing all of your posts and everything. They're seeing like, hey, we have this cool spa and yada, yada, yada. And you don't always read through everything.
But even people that are close to me,
yeah,
for the most part,
mm-hmm.
I was explaining about Podcast and Pores 4 and Saliva,
yeah,
and they were clueless. And I'm like, how many times have I posted about that over the last
people
3
are
months?
really stuck in their own world.
Oh,
and
tell
they
me about
see it and kind of like they're scrolling and they're seeing it when they're scrolling. So it's really like, yeah, I know.
Oh, that's another thing that I'm learning. I've always known it because in the radio business, it's a very much what can you do for me type of friendship that you have with people. Like when you hear radio people say that they're friends with celebrities and this and this and this and that. Yeah, maybe a few of them. Sure. Yeah. But they become friends through business.
Yeah.
And the business is like, hey, I'm a celebrity. It's good for you to know me. It's good for me to know you because I can use your show to promote whatever I need to promote.
Yeah. Most of your people are like, oh, Buckethead can do this for me.
And I've always.
And you have always been so good, and it makes me fire angry.
Always.
I know.
To the point where I've almost been fired numerous times because I've been helping people out because they would consider it plugola, even though I would work it into content. And it was never a commercial. It was just, I would make it into content. I mean, that's the little radio trick that you do.
Do you want to know the craziest part about all of this?
What?
Is that you always take the heat for everything. And you're always the bad guy. You're like the biggest dick on the planet, right?
Yeah, I like playing the bad guy.
Well, you always get the heat, but I'm really the biggest dick.
Yeah,
You're a
bigger dick than
I'm such a dick.
You should see her,
Yeah. No. So, well, because you always do. You always help out. You always make sure that other people get paid, and you always make sure that you take less, and you do everything. And then when you expect people to do their job, it's like, oh my God. Or somebody else needs a favor, or you need a favor. Somebody else needs a favor, you jump on it and do it. And if you need a favor, nobody does. And you know what? That makes me so angry because y'all fuckers take food off on my table and my family. So, no more. I'm the one. It's me. I'm the dick.
And that was my point is I'm learning this like with the spa, the people that I've reached out to, and just like, hey, you help a brother out and do this and do this and do that. Like,
and you've done it for decades.
Very, very few people
Fight me
have decided to lend a hand. And
nope.
I don't get shocked by much.
No, it's fine.
I'm like legitimately shocked by some of these people.
I'm not.
I'm going,
get out of here.
In my head, I'm like, don't you remember? Like, I mean, I'm not calling anybody. I don't want to call anybody out. I don't want to give specific examples, but
message me. I'll tell everybody everything.
I promise you, it would blow your mind. Some of the things, but that's not what you're supposed to do. That's not the Christian way, right? You're supposed to give, and never receive anything in return.
Okay, I'll show you some Jesus. I'm over it.
And then when it's all said and done, you will be rewarded somehow, some way, shape, form, or fashion.
All right.
I truly believe in that. So I can't get too angry.
It's coming. I know.
Get too angry.
See, he's better than me.
I am the poster child for what a Christian should be on this earth. I give, and I never receive back, and I'm okay with it. For those that would like to be that way, I will say to you, bless your heart. For those from the South know what that means. God bless you, and I wish you well in your future endeavors.
We do wish everyone well in their future endeavors, but don't ask for no favors.
Because you can't spell endeavor without go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. So, anyway, so that's the one aspect. Now this podcast has turned into not just us dealing with our kids being away, but it's also us as empty nesters navigating through our second act of life.
Yeah.
And that's this spa. I mean, that and the podcast and some other projects that I'm working on, and the events and the podcast Empores 4 and social media and dealing with this and dealing with that. And, like I don't have time for anything little to get in the way, like a cracked tooth or something's wrong with my truck. Like literally those things will just.
So you got a cracked tooth?
No, I'm saying, like when you're on a run and you're just focused on something and then like out of the blue, something happens and
I don't know why we went cracked tooth.
Well, dental. Like you go to the dentist for something, but that's not my point. Follow along.
Yeah.
Is that, you stray off of being focused. I don't have time for any of that.
No, we don't have time for that.
So it's the holidays, and this week is Thanksgiving, and we wish everyone listening a happy Thanksgiving.
Yay.
And we got our bees back.
My heart is so happy.
So Bees came back from the University of Alabama. She had to stop off in Macon, Georgia first to drop her friend off. And then she drove home. And when she got here, we weren't here because we were out at our friend's birthday party at the Hard Rock.
She was going to go with us, but she was so tired. And she was like, I really want to just lay in my bed with my dog. And I was like, you know what? I get that. So we went and we did dinner, and then we didn't do extra afterward. We didn't do extra.
Yeah, we should have done extra.
After.
Tired though.
But we came home after dinner, and so we could have a little bit of time with her before she like went to bed.
Right. Yeah. So we got home fairly early. We left a little bit early.
Yeah. And you what? Who did you meet?
Who did I? Oh, so you guys know she got the cat, right? This cat Goose. And I'm not a cat person. And it's not because I dislike cats. It's just I'm allergic to them. Growing up, my aunts and uncles and cousins, they all had tons of cats.
Well, they probably had dirty cats.
And I was always around these cats, and I'd just sneeze. Then my mom would give me, in those days, it was Seldane, I think it was. Like Zyrtec didn't exist. Claritin didn't exist. It was called Seldane, I believe.
This is 10 years before me.
Yeah, this was before you were born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
And my mother never paid attention to the dosage. She would just go,
here, just take this. It's fine.
Yeah, and I would take a couple of them and I'd fall asleep, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, so that's like old school Benadryl.
Right. Just, you're out. And so
that was a sneaky trick. FYI. That's
Like literally, she
Mom
was like, it was like candy. She was like, just take like 3 or 4 of them. Which
oh my God, that's too many.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, she wanted you asleep for a long time. What was Joan doing?
Joan, the serial killer. I have no
She
idea.
was getting dirty business going on.
Yes, she was Casey Anthony before Casey Anthony.
That was sleepy, sneaky business.
So that's the only reason I don't like cats. Other than that, you know, I probably saved a cat when I was a kid. So
Well, that's nice of
you.
you.
I've got no problem with cats. So Bees at school needed an emotional support animal because she's navigating through her first year at the University of Alabama and the boys and the breakups.
And she really misses Henry.
She really misses her dog.
Yeah.
So she adopts this cat. She was doing charity work, and this cat was at the Humane Society or whatever it was. And
Yeah.
she fell in love with this cat. I get it. I've done that before with a dog. So I get it. So she's got this cat living with her and her roommates at the condo. And I said, look, guys, I hate to say this to you, but you know, when she comes home, I don't know what you're going to do with the cat. Don't bring the cat home. And so you guys allegedly, you know, which again, if you're a stepdad, I guess even dads, we never know everything. Like we're lied to a lot.
Yeah.
And
talk to Dr. Steve. He'll tell you.
We're just jobbed. Our family jobs us.
Yeah.
And then you can't fight it because they come up with the excuse of, well, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to upset you. I didn't want to make you mad. And I knew how you would act. And like there's all these different answers that you can't argue with.
Mm-hmm.
So what do? You just lock yourself in a room. You know, that's why men, you know, during the holidays and other things, they're not assholes. They just don't want to deal with this stuff because they can't fight it.
Are you preparing me for like this week?
No.
What's going on?
Look, I'm not upset about the cat.
Who hurt you?
I'm not upset about the cat being here. Look, like I'm not angry at the cat being here.
He's really cute.
I'm not happy about the cat being here.
Yeah.
But I'm more excited about our daughter being here.
Yes.
And so
and Henry loves Goose.
Yeah, surprisingly enough,
they're all snoozing in the bed together.
All the dogs are okay with the cat.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I think they know he's a baby. He's like a baby. And FYI, Goose gets a bath twice a week. And every day she gets up and she gives him a baby wipe bath because she files his nails.
Yeah, that's odd, right? For a cat owner to do.
Yeah,
the bathroom.
But it is. But she doesn't want him to have the dander. She doesn't want you to have allergies when he's here. But she doesn't want him to be stinky, and she doesn't want he's gonna be clean.
Yeah, thank God. And he was clean. I actually touched him.
Yeah,
I touched his little nose, and I didn't sneeze. I was doing a little tester. So, but Caleb is, you know, picking up the cat for the remainder of the trip, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's supposed to come on tonight. Tonight, yeah.
Okay, good. Excellent. So that's good.
Yeah.
Cat will be gone. And then we get ready for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Which is going to be like our next episode is probably going to be 4 times as long.
It's going to be interesting.
Why I do this to myself, I have no idea.
Because you love me.
No, this is nothing. This isn't a you thing. This is a me thing.
Oh, okay.
Deep down inside, I yearn for family get-togethers during the holidays.
Okay.
That's in my heart.
I think you just want content.
Possibly. But in my head, I know better, and I should not organize these family get-togethers during the holidays.
So would you like to talk about the guest list?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, we've got me. We've got you.
Yep.
We got Bees. We got Caleb.
Yep. So our family, us and our kids. Then we have my parents.
Okay. There's Bernie and Big Flo.
Yep. Bernie and Big Flo.
Yeah.
And then we have your mom.
All right.
Joan.
Asterisk.
Yep. And then we have my sister.
Yep.
Her 2 boys. Mm-hmm. One of the boys' girlfriends.
Yep.
The baby.
Yep.
Then we have my sister's fiance.
They're engaged?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I mean, a while ago.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, she's got a wedding dress. But yeah, I did tell you that. We have had that conversation.
Yeah.
So Sean is here.
Oh, that's the fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah. This dude's got like 20 kids.
His 3 girls.
3 girls.
Yeah. 3 girls, daughters.
Yeah.
and his parents.
Why do I do this to myself? Not that I dislike it.
Hold on.
No. What?
Listen, they are all former Mormon.
Oh my God.
All of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they eat meat?
I don't know.
What do Mormons do?
I don't know.
They marry a bunch of women, don't they?
It's kind of a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is your sister okay with having another wife?
Babe, I'm not part of the ins and outs. I don't think that he's had multiple wives.
Oh.
He had one.
Uh-huh.
He's divorced now and left the church, and the girls.
Oh, he left the church.
Yeah, his parents left the church too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think they kill you if you leave the church.
I don't know.
I don't know what happens.
I don't know what the rules are.
Yeah. Well, are they okay with saying grace? I mean,
yeah. They believe in God and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not big. I don't know much about the Mormon
I would
religion.
have to do some research, but I mean, it's slightly cultish.
Yeah. Okay.
It's one of those like extreme religion.
So I wasn't doing a count, but like I think we're close to 18 people.
Yeah, we're about that. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a lot of people. A lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I go out and spend a ridiculous amount of money on food. I did the grocery shopping.
You did. Oh my God. You don't know that like everything you've done this past week is so huge because it's all things that I usually
That's
have.
what she said.
Bae, stop being dirty right now. I'm trying to compliment you and you're like taking it down.
Oh, damn.
Listen, bae.
Yeah.
Listen. Focus.
All
right. So
I am.
it usually things that I have to do on top of work and kids and all of the different things. But like the grocery shopping for the holidays and getting everything ready, and you did it all.
Yeah. You know, all I heard was on top and did it.
Stop being a ruiner. Such a ruiner.
I'm flirting is what I'm doing.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's flirting.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think
it's been a while. It's been a while.
Maybe you should practice and try again.
Yeah, it's been a while. That's the best I got at 49, almost 50.
Well, I mean, like I could like it.
You want to know what my favorite thing is that I bought at the grocery store for holiday shopping?
The turkey that you had to take back?
Nope.
Because it was the wrong size.
Yeah, no. I've never taken a turkey back. And they throw them away. Did you guys know that? They can't.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then they make you feel guilty about it. I told the guy at Sam's Club, I go, look, man, sorry about this. Never done this before. I bought the wrong size turkey. This is too small, I guess. It was like 14 pounds.
Yeah, you only got me 14. That's a little dinky turkey.
But that's all they had at Sam's Club, which is crazy.
Which is
because
ridiculous. Because I need 22 pounds.
There's nothing at Sam's Club that's not big. That's the whole point of the store.
Yeah.
You're buying, 18 gallons of mayonnaise.
Yeah, I wanted 18 gallons of turkey.
But all their turkeys and their hams were small.
That's weird.
So I take turkey back and I said to him, I said, hey man, here's a receipt. And I was just in here. And he's like, no, not a problem. I can refund your money back to your Amex and whatnot. And he goes, you do know that we can't resell this.
I did not know that.
It makes sense.
We could have donated it.
Well, hold on. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, well, what do you guys do? Donate it or give it to those in need? He goes, no, we have to throw it away by law. And then he says, so a lot of people just keep it. And I'm going, so you want me to eat the money and then also go out and buy another turkey? And he goes, that's what most people do. Like they laid a guilt.
Totally guilted you.
They laid a guilt trip on me. And I'm like, no, you can keep the turkey. I don't care about that much.
Oh, we're not taking that karma today.
So if you want a free turkey, all right, or you want to pay less for a turkey this holiday season, go out in front of a Sam's Club and wait for people to
wait for the husband. No, not the people, the husband that is shopping that bought the wrong size turkey.
Wait for the husband to walk into Sam's Club with the turkey. Yeah. And follow him in to the customer service.
I'll take that off your hands, sir.
And say, I'll take that off your hands. Or see if Sam's Club will let you set up out front with a box or a freezer, whatever, and collect the old turkeys.
Did you buy the wrong size turkey?
Right, exactly.
No worries.
Yeah.
We can take it off your hands for you.
Exactly. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So, so you want to guess again, my favorite thing that I purchased when I went Thanksgiving shopping for the occasion?
I really think, you got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
You got a brisket for bees?
I'm making a brisket on Thanksgiving for bees to take back to school. Yeah.
Yeah. She's real excited about that. Your favorite thing? The weenie dog sausages?
No. Nip
No.
cherries.
Oh, I forgot about the nip cherries.
So I'm doing a ham. I'm smoking a ham.
Yep.
And I'm going to glaze the ham, which I've never done before. I've never even, I think, smoked a ham before.
I don't think I've ever had a glazed ham before. I don't really like ham.
It's not that big of a deal, right? Because the ham's already cooked. So you're just really warming it up and you're putting smoke into it.
Oh, okay.
But then, I got the nip cherries, like you see like in the movies or in the pictures where they have, the pineapple and then they got the nip cherry. Like when I say nip cherries, just little cherries, little cherries look like nipples. And you put a toothpick in them. It's going to look pretty. It's going to look nice.
That's going to be the best looking ham we've ever had.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. That's going to be fun.
I might even have a bite.
So what is everyone else bringing since I dropped a ridiculous amount of money on all this food?
So my sister is doing mac and cheese and some dessert because I'm only making one dessert, and that's grandma's pumpkin pie. My grandma's, or not pumpkin pie, pumpkin cake.
Oh.
I am making my grandmother's pumpkin cake. And then mom is making you your salad.
Okay.
You love.
Big Flo makes a good salad.
She makes your fave salad.
So my mother is allegedly bringing over my grandmother's coleslaw
and sauerkraut, right?
And sauerkraut, which we would always have as a kid.
Yeah. You always tell me how good it is.
It is good. But here's the asterisk that I said earlier. So
surprise.
My mother calls me the other day and sends me a picture first and then calls me after. She's done this all my whole life where
you were so mad.
She puts this guilt trip on me if I say no. And she's like, hey, look, my friend has a Cavalier, King Charles, the dog like ours.
That looks like tuna.
Looks like petunia. And she can't care for it anymore. And then she always has to throw a price in there. It's like a $3,000 dog. And
I don't think so.
She's a year and a half old. Do you want her? I said, Mom.
He. It's a boy.
So, Mom, I've got 5 dogs. I go, we just opened up a spa. I've got no time.
And we already took one of your dogs.
And we've already taken one of your dogs. I was like, I can't do it. Oh, well, violins, the Titanic going on, all these sad things. I said, I can't do it. No, put my foot down. And I was like, and don't bring that dog. Because I know how you are. You'll get the dog and you'll bring it over and then you just drop it off and then you leave.
Oh, we can't have that happen because, first of all, he's a boy and our boys are ridiculous. The answer is no.
Yeah.
Like, it just can't happen. And Jenna, really, the dog that we got from her is really an ass.
Yeah, she's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, and she probably would be the worst one because she doesn't like the other dogs.
Plus, it's expensive.
It is.
And our dogs are getting older, which makes it even more expensive.
Yeah. So
subscribe to the podcast so I can take care of my dogs.
Eventually, we will not have 5 dogs. Eventually, probably in the next couple years, we will be down to just 2.
Right. Sad.
Because we have 3 that are, Milty's 13, Fat is 11. He's 11? Yeah, 11. And then Jen has her diabetes issues. And
be lucky to get another year out of her.
Yeah. And she's healthy. She looks good.
Yeah.
Finally. But
so I don't know if my mom's coming over for that. I tried.
Do you think she's going to just not show up?
Yeah, she's gonna pull I just got this dog. I can't leave the dog at the house because we have a no bring your dog policy for Thanksgiving.
I told everybody, Mom and Dad are not bringing their dog. Sarah's not bringing her dog.
And it's amazing. People get pissy when you tell them they can't do something at your house.
Yeah. Well, that's Sarah said. She was like, it's your house. And I don't know why anybody would expect to be able to bring their dog without asking. And you already have 5 dogs.
Right.
But it's your house.
Yeah.
And she's like, you can say that. And she's like, there's going to be a bunch of people there and Milt is going to have a conniption fit. It's too much for him.
So this whole family get together thing, like I said, in my heart, I've always wanted it. I grew up with it.
You have great content. It's fine.
But in my head, I know it's a bad idea. And let me tell you something.
Mhm.
I learned this at the beginning of a checkout register where the magazines are
Okay.
when I was in high school
Oh.
from a tabloid magazine. And the grocery store was, I think, Florida Choice at the time.
Oh, I don't never heard of that.
And I was contemplating whether to break up with my high school sweetheart.
Oh, shoot.
And I asked myself, is it the
Self.
right thing to do, self?
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I asked myself that,
You saw this magazine.
my eyes caught this magazine, this tabloid magazine at the end of the rack as I was checking out. And the title was Think with Your Head and Not Your Heart.
Whoa.
True story.
Oh.
I'll never forget that.
Meant to be. So did you break up with her?
No, because it wasn't the smartest thing to do.
Why? It
Because,
sounded like a heart decision, head, heart. Yeah, that was a head-heart conversation.
yeah, well, I went with my head and I was like, no, it's too much trouble.
Well, then what happened?
Well,
You went to college, and didn't she cheat on you?
yeah, and then broke up with me, but I got
Yeah.
just another like 3 years out of it,
Oh, okay.
so,
All right.
but that tabloid magazine is always stuck with me. And that
Mhm.
like, I can see it, plain as day right now. I'm like, and I always live by that. I'm like, think with your head and not your heart.
Babe, did you think with your head and not your heart when you bought me a 14-pound turkey?
No, I didn't think at all. I just,
Yeah, you were like, oh, let me get this tiny little bird.
well, I'm not a turkey guy. So
No, I always do the turkey. Well, we used to have a contest, and I always used to win because my turkey's always better.
well, we did it twice.
Yeah, and I won.
Well, the first year wasn't fair
Why? I won.
because my turkey was damaged.
That's not my fault.
It was Kroger's fault because the power went out like a week prior and it
Blame Kroger because your turkey sucked.
unfroze and then refroze. And
Oh.
it was the first time I've ever smoked a turkey.
All I heard was I win.
And I take it off the grill and I go to taste the turkey and it was like mashed potatoes.
It was so gross.
It was the COVID year. It
Yeah.
was the COVID
It
year.
was disgusting.
Yeah. So anyway.
But I won.
Yeah, you did. Well, that year, yeah,
I
you
did.
did win.
Yeah.
So our Beezers is home, and that's the most important thing. And
Bees is home.
it's interesting what I've witnessed so far is that first time when you come home from college,
That first holiday.
that first holiday that you come home from college, it's or any extended period of time
Yeah.
that you come home from school, because you become a different person. She's a different person.
Sure.
Totally different person.
She's very adult.
She's extremely adult and she has friends and she does, she goes out and she has a nightlife and she does her thing and whatever. She's not
very responsible. It's very impressive.
Yeah, but that's not
It's
my,
good.
yes. But
Yeah.
the point is she's grown up.
Yes.
So now when she comes home, she kind of gets back into that, little bees mode again, at least in my eyes, where you're under the roof, you got rules. Not like that matters. She's never been a bad kid,
No.
but she just sleeps and rests
Oh
and
my
feels
God.
safe and feels
She-
comfortable.
Melted into her bed. And I don't think she's gotten up out of her bed. And she's got her dog. She's got her cat. So she's got her whole emotional support little furry things and her bed.
Yeah.
And she's so comfortable. Like I went in there this morning so that I could let Henry go out and go potty. And Goose is like, hey, are you getting up? Because I'm kind of hungry. And she was not having it. She's not getting up. So I gave him his little breakfast and I took Henry outside and I took pictures and she like didn't even move.
So that when you first come home, that's the rest that you get is incredible. You've never had a better sleep.
It's like rejuvenating.
Yeah, when you come home. Now, the next emotion that she's going to experience, because when you're home, you kind of have this in your head. Everything's, for the most part, planned out. You're there for a reason, whether it's Thanksgiving, whether it's Christmas. Summer, when you come home for the summer, it's different because it's so long.
Right.
You're like, what do I have to look forward to? But anyway, she'll get her first taste. And the next emotion she'll have, after all these things pay off. And that's seeing grandma, seeing grandpa, having the
Aunt
holidays
Ree.
and Aunt Ree and the
Yeah.
kids and all these things. when that pays off and it's over, she's like now going to say, what's next? And then she's going to start missing school. So by the time,
Oh, don't tell me that.
oh
Oh my God.
that's just it, that's why, you know, I don't think it's by design, but it seems like it's by design. The first visit home is a short one. It's a week.
Mhm. Yeah.
The second one is 2 weeks
Yeah.
for Christmas.
Right.
And then the third one is summer, which is real long.
Yeah.
So you have to, in her shoes, deal with that emotion of going, okay, Thanksgiving was great. I missed it. Can't wait to get home for Christmas. You go home. Once Christmas hits the next day and you still have 4, 5, 6 days left, and she's talking to her friends and they're going to this for New Year's and this and that. Don't be surprised during Christmas if she leaves a day or two early.
Oh, yeah. She was talking about wanting to go to Georgia so that she could see her friends for New Year's.
Exactly. Yep. And don't be
'Cause
surprised.
Tati's there.
And summertime, don't be surprised if she's not here the whole summer.
Where would she go?
She's
Oh
gonna
my God.
she's gonna get
I'm
bored.
gonna be like
And
depressed all the time.
And go back to the
is
first couple
tricky.
episodes of this show. I said this was going to happen. I said this exact same thing is going to happen. And you, no.
I might need another dog.
Just telling you.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
And it sucks because as soon as she left this house to go to school, and I knew this
Yeah.
because I went through it. You
Yeah.
went to college. Anybody knows when you go off to college, this is what you do. This is what happens. It's just the natural evolution of events. Once she left this house will always be home and it'll be
yeah.
safe place and stuff like this.
Yeah.
But she's not tied to this house anymore. Like she can go, she's got her own place.
Yeah.
And next year it's going to be even worse / better
Because it's a house.
because it's a house.
Yep.
And, you know, so it's like we've got to come to accept, you know, Caleb's he's been off on his own for years, but
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you're my bestie because you got a lot of me.
can you imagine going through this single?
That sucks. Like, that's really depressing.
Really?
No,
I mean-
I don't want to do that.
That's
I was just thinking that the other day that like I'm
Really?
really no that like I'm really happy that when you know I had the kids really young and we went through I did you know single mom stuff in my late teens early 20s and it's like it's really intense and crazy and a lot of work, but it's like when you're not sleeping anyway, and most people are out drinking in college and living their life, and I'm just working and focusing on kids and single mom world. And then you and I started dating after my first husband passed, who was in the military and deployed, so he also was not home. So like being a single mom on freaking steroids, because obviously terrible things can happen, which they do sometimes. And then, you know, 4 years after that, I meet you and I'm in my, what was I, 20 something.
Yeah, you were.
I was in my 20s, real tight.
real
Happy
tight.
little, tiny, skinny.
Tight like tiger. Oh,
Skinny. I don't think I'll ever be that skinny ever again in my life.
I know.
I know, it's fine. I got butts.
Yes, you've got butts for days.
Butts for days now.
She's squishy.
Yeah, squishies. So, but then you're like, we built our family and we raised the kids together. And I didn't have to go through that. Like we had a family and that really important structure for the kids was there. And you like that consistent dad was there and through and like to think that any women are doing this in their 40s. They have 40 now.
But can you imagine?
Ew.
Can you imagine the women that are empty nesters and they're single moms? Like if you're a guy and you're just looking to whatever, That's who you target.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't really have. So then I don't know if that's a good idea because women in their 40s are getting ready to start going through menopause and they don't have tolerance for anything. They're like, nope, bye.
That's why you minute clinic it. I mean, you're in and you're out.
I feel like that was a dirty statement, but I'm not really sure. I don't
Like
really.
Yeah, I mean, it's house call. Boom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like,
No, I think I'm good.
if I were single,
Okay.
knowing what I know now,
Yeah.
I
don't think you could handle being single now. You can't handle. No,
oh yeah,
it's not. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a side of me that's always gonna be Big Daddy Bang Bang. No,
I don't think so.
Are you thinking? Are you having a seizure? What are you doing?
I was thinking about it, and
Well, you met me when I was Big Daddy Bang Bang.
Yeah, that was 13 years ago.
Yeah, you just see age as well. I mean, like it's Big
right,
Daddy Bang Bang's like a fine wine.
Big Daddy Bang Bang is real spoiled.
Yeah.
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 And you know what? There's no woman on the planet that can you but me.
There's a woman that can me.
Yeah, but me. I got you. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I got
enough.
you.
I'm cool. I don't want to be single. I'm just saying that, I could adapt.
No.
And if I did, I would target
the young girls.
No. I did
Ew.
that. I did that run one time. It's not as cool as what you think.
No, it's not.
It's very
good.
awkward and uncomfortable, the conversations and stuff. But you target the empty nester single mothers because they're like, okay,
It's a lot of baggage, dude.
yeah, but you get them when they're, like in their late 30s, 40s, when they still got like a little bit of that in them.
Can I tell you why that's a bad idea?
It's not a bad idea.
Oh, it's a horrible idea because if you piss them off and they're pre-menopause, you're going to die.
We don't piss them off. Be a gentleman and be cool about it. I'm not saying be a dick. I'm just saying if you're looking for, a free train ride down south, then boom.
Hey, we watch a Crazy Bitches channel, right?
Yeah.
Wives with Knives, Southern Fried Homicide.
Bitches giving stitches.
Listen, all of those women are in menopause. Promise you. Like, you don't want to piss any of those ladies off. That age is very dangerous.
Well, like I said, don't make them mad. Be a gentleman. Be chivalrous.
Don't pour water on the gremlins after midnight.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Right. Exactly. That's they're like gremlins. You don't want to pour water on them. That's funny.
Don't piss off the women in menopause.
Right. Yeah.
Period.
So next week's episode should be very, very interesting as we'll recap this cluster of a get together. And I'll be able to tell you how bad of a decision I made because we did have the option of going to someone else's house.
Yeah.
So here's the kicker. Before we finish this up, here's the kicker. Because of Rachel's sister's fiance and his family and his kids, the opportunity was thrown out there that we go to his sister's, which is very sweet, and saying, hey, look, I'm bringing all this baggage. I don't want to put this burden on you. We'll do it at my house. You guys just come over here and I'll cook.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, we just moved into this house.
Well,
hold on. We just moved into this house. And most importantly, my mom, this is the first Thanksgiving that I'll be with my mom in a very, very long time. She's got issues driving for whatever reason. Our house is closer to her than your sister's house, obviously.
When Bees is home from school
and
for her first holiday.
Right. Bees. So all those different variables came into play.
And Caleb is closer to here. And he also has to go to his fiance's family's Thanksgiving. And her family lives in Palm Coast where they are.
Right.
And they both have to work on Black Friday. So if we went to Aunt Ree's house, he would not be able to come.
Okay. Well, my point was with my mom.
Yes.
So I don't think she's even going to come because of the dogs.
So I really need to know because if she's not, I need to allocate those food things that she's bringing.
I'll let you know. I was
kind of excited about the sauerkraut.
I've reached out to her a couple times. Have not heard back from her.
Yeah.
Very odd. No text, no call. She's avoiding me on purpose because I know she's gotten the dog.
Yeah.
And she is not going to leave that dog behind for only having it 2 days. I just know it. So this is going to get very, very interesting. Anyway,
I was kind of excited about the sauerkraut with your ham.
sauerkraut goes with pork, not really with ham.
Ham is what?
Like a pork chop.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Not.
That's like, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, no,
what
no,
did
no.
I miss?
No. Like a pork, like
different part of the pig.
Yeah, the white meat. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's a white meat thing. Yeah, so
All right.
and
I like white meat.
That's really the only thing it goes with. It's really good. It's German. You know, I mean it's a German tradition.
Okay.
But she makes the sauerkraut with brown sugar,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really good. Like really, really good. Anyway,
Yeah, you tried to teach me how to make it once, and I don't know if I did it right or what, but I haven't done it again.
TheBaileyShow.com. Please subscribe to the podcast. You get tons of episodes. And this week, including this episode, we're doing something new, just to let you know, is that I guess so many people were selected to try this out with Spotify. And I believe they're the only company that's doing it in the podcast world.
That's cool.
Is the podcast is available on audio and video. So if you listen, and you should, on the Spotify app, then there's a function now that allow you to toggle back and forth from audio to video.
Toggle, and you can look at us.
It's really cool.
I get Tuna real quick?
You get Tuna. I think she's up here.
She's snoozing. She's right there.
So that's a cool feature. So you're walking around, you're watching the video, and then you get in the car or something, then you can hit the button and you can toggle. So all the episodes, and I've been trying to figure out a way to do this, especially for you subscribers, but there's not been a way. But now there's a way where you'll be able to have all that.
Tuna.
Now you can see Tutus.
Look at her. She's so beautiful. She's the most beautiful girl in the world.
She got a little mustache. Look at her wide herb mustache. So that's pretty cool. So please subscribe to the podcast, support the cause, give the gift this holiday season that everybody wants, and that's a subscription to the BS podcast. Thousands and thousands of hours and content up there on Spotify, and that you can unlock. You know, you get sub extra episodes. Like last week, you know, we had Eric Bass from Shinedown on a sub extra that I released on Friday.
That was a good one.
We're starting to do these Twitching with the BS's on Tuesday nights.
Oh, with Paramore Brown.
Yeah, with Paramore Brown live. If you're a Twitch person, if you just go to the social media for the show at Listen to the BS, just find the post about that and you get the link. But I think we're BS, I think the BS pod or something like that. But anyway, it's up there on the website. And we'll post again, obviously. So those episodes I'll put up there, the full length. And they're a lot different than what we're doing. I mean, like it's fun. Let's just put it that way, because we're drinking and we're being silly. So there's a lot, you know, for $4.99 a month, there's a lot of content. I think I've earned the $4.99 a month.
You get a lot of good things.
You get a lot of good things. So please do that. If anything, you know, give the gift of the podcast to somebody else this holiday season. I mean, you think about it, it's $60 a year. If you can get away with buying somebody a gift for $60 a year, that's $60 for Christmas. That's pretty good. And it lasts the entire year. That's pretty neat. Podcast and Pours 4. It's Saturday, December 14th. The doors are going to be at 4. It's a very, really cool venue. It's very intimate. You know, it's not a huge venue like in the past when we've done Tannery Row. It's, you know, like 400 or 500 capacity. So we have Saliva, and that's really cool. They just put out their new song Time Bomb with Peyton Parrish. So we're getting them as they're getting ready to start this big kick for 2025 when they go out on tour. So be a part of this. It's a special acoustic show.
Which they don't do.
Normally, yeah, they usually don't do this stuff.
Way cool.
And it's around Christmas. And as Bobby Amaro has said on the show numerous times, like, man, we'll just have fun. You know, of course, we'll play Saliva songs. They're going to do Christmas songs. It's just going to, it's going to be it's going to be very unstructured in a good way.
So much fun and like not what you normally get.
Distinct Grace, Chuck from the BS podcast, his band is going to open up. And now we've added Riley Risa, who
she's so cute.
Go to our social media and see her. Yeah, she's this young girl that is an amazing singer, an amazing artist, and she's going to do a few songs with Distinct Grace. We have tickets to Welcome to Rockville and Metallica.
Ooh.
Compliments of WJRR here in Orlando. We'll do a live podcast. We have Santa Claus. He's coming to town.
Oh, I can't wait. I love Santa.
Brandon's going to do a song. So we've got a lot going on.
dang.
It's going to be a blast.
Yep.
VIP is available as well, and hotel, thanks to the Hilton. You get a nice Hilton room, and you can book it for 2 nights, actually, and stay in downtown Orlando for 2 nights for like $119, which is a steal.
And I will be opening the spa special hours for all of the 2%ers and special ozone therapy pricing also.
Yeah, reach out to us personally on social. We already, and I've been posting in the private BS 2 Peers Facebook group. We're going to open it up on Sunday just for you guys. And we're putting together a list, but we can only take so many people because, the sessions are like 30 minutes each. So we don't mind being open all day, but we just have to know who's coming and that you are coming. So if you,
and I need some medical forms filled out just so I have time to prepare myself so that if you're looking at trying to fix something and we want to work on something, that I can help you.
or you just want to stop by,
Yeah, you can come by and say, hey.
and say, hey, I believe on the live site, you put a special link, right?
I did.
Or a special option. So
I
if you
did.
go to book now on aliveozontherapyspa.com, there's an option that says what?
The BS 2 PERS ozone therapy or something like
BS
that.
2 Peers.
Yeah.
Okay. So just pick that one and we'll know that you're coming in on that Sunday.
Yeah.
So we got that. Living Rent Free is going to end here in a few weeks. Thanks to Inspect All Pest Services, inspectallservices.com. I want to pay your rent for the month of December. I live rent free in people's brains. You should live rent free, like legitimately. So if you go to thebaileyshow.com, right there on the homepage, there's a button, you push it, you submit. Just make sure that email that you're submitting your story to win a month's of rent and or mortgage up to $2,500 matches the email that you subscribe to the podcast with, not to Spotify or anything else. You have to be a subscriber in order to win the month of rent and or. So let's think about this for a second. It's $4.99 a month to subscribe to the podcast. You enjoy it, I'm assuming, because you're listening to me right now.
I enjoy you.
You support the cause. This is what I do for a living. And I'm giving you possibly $2,500.
Yeah, no joke. Thank you.
I think the trade-off is good. You tell me another podcast that's giving someone $2,500 in 1 month and having Saliva and 2 other extremely talented artists perform at an event while offering you tickets to Welcome to Rockville and Metallica and just showing you a good time. Nobody's doing this.
No.
So please, I can't continue to do it if you don't support it. So please support it. That's all I ask you to do. That's all I ask you to do. All right. Do you have anything before we finish up?
No worries, everyone. I will be taking candid photos of the faces of Jason Bailey during Thanksgiving.
Oh, also added to Podcast and Pours 4, BS Christmas balls are back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot to do, y'all.
Limited edition. Like we're not, because we still have leftovers from years past. We're doing us like 30, 40, 50, maybe.
Because I have a lot to do and I am doing this special request only for y'all and I'm on it.
Yeah. And
I got you.
And they're always free. So if you're coming to Podcast and Pours 4,
get your balls.
So anyway, thank you for listening. We appreciate the support, especially for this episode. You can also get it on YouTube. I'll put it on YouTube as well. Please subscribe to the YouTube page. We need more people there and all the social media. Give us a like, share, follow. If you're not sharing the content, then it's not doing anything. So I'm trying to attract more and more people to join us because we have a lot of fun and we're a tight-knit community. But I need your help and your networking to help do that. So when I post those clips or I post the video or you want to do it yourself and just throw it out there to somebody or your entire network, I would highly appreciate that. All right. A full week of the BS podcast. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for talking to everybody.
I realize not everyone feels this way. And if you are okay with this stage of your life, honestly, more power to you.
Thanks for listening. Get more information and episodes on thebaileyshow.com.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Subscribe at thebaileyshow.com. Yeah, baby.